Hello and warm welcome, dear audience. This is Esther Mala, your firstly and successful global educator, SDG, ESG, and technology enthusiast from Malaysia, who not only focus on her life but also desire to see others excel in their lives by offering quality education for all. Dear respected, precious audience, esteemed academician and dedicated our dedicated project team of Elegant Empire Education welcomes you to the Real Talk with Experts STEAM Forum. I'm gladly and greeting and welcoming you again to another episode on STEAM Educational Forum. We are privileged to have Professor Dr. Rania Lampu from Greece here with us today uh, as our host and project leader for this forum. We will explore transformative strategies that empowers community through knowledge. Together, let us engage in insightful discussions that inspire action and foster collaboration for a sustainable future with our honorable respected panelist, Dr. Rahul Chaudhary, Assistant Director of School of Hospitality and Tourism, Sister Nivedita, University, India. Welcome, sir.
Thank you so much. Thank you, madam.
Yeah, thank you for joining us in this vital conversation. Now, Professor Dr. Rania, the floor is yours. Please take.
Thank you so much, Dr. Estera. Warm greetings from Athens, from Greece, dear audience around the world, parents, educators, and students. Welcome to the Real Talk with Experts STEAM Forum, hosted by me and Dr. Esther Mala. I am advisor at Elegant Empire Education and STEM instructor researcher. I'm working with the Greek Ministry of Education and the Greek Astronomy Space Company. Welcome again to our education and lifestyle journey towards 2030. And this forum is powered by Elegant Empire Education International, a prestigious educational-based organization which focuses on quality education for all, regardless of race, country, and religion. Our idealistic and visionary founder, Ambassador Professor Esther Mala, focuses on upholding a quality education that develops individuals from all walks of life to their potential, which ignites curiosity, enriches knowledge, and nurtures personal and professional growth. Her vision matches with the mission of Elegant Empire Education, since it curates a diverse range of online summits, workshops, webinars, and training sessions led by experts and outstanding leaders from various fields. Elegant Empire Education creates an inclusive and supportive environment, and by harvesting the power of technology and innovation, and through this platform, we aim to collaboratively organize educational events that will enhance knowledge dissemination, skill development, and fostering the lifelong learning global community. Elegant Empire Education strictly follows the slogan called Education for All. And today, we're very honored and privileged to have an expert with us from India, a very good friend, Dr. Rahul Chaudhary, who is leading a School of Hospitality and Tourism at Sister Nivedita University, Kolkata, as the Assistant Director. Mr. Chaudhary has over 15 years demonstrated success with pre-opening of hotel management colleges, top-notch luxury cruise ships of USA, Europe, and Asia, also pre-opening of luxury hotel experience with some leading five-star deluxe luxury hotels, resorts, and palaces, and also a very rich academic experience. So our topic today, welcome, Dr. Rahul. Our topic
Thank you so much.
is dedicated of how technology has actually revolutionized the hospitality industry and hospitality education. Because the hospitality industry we have seen now is rapidly changing. We have seen rapid technological advancements that have reshaped its operations, customer service, educational methods, and technology, of course, plays a crucial role in enhancing this efficiency, improving customer experiences, and meeting the evolving demands of both the industry and the professional it produces. Nowadays, we're talking about smart hotels also. Smart hotels are revolutionizing the way we think about guest experiences and the sustainability in the hospitality industry. And at the heart of this innovation is the Internet of Things I was going to see. So we will go to discuss all these very interesting topics. So we'll start with my first question, Dr. Rahul. How has actually technology transformed guest experiences in the hospitality industry over the last decade?
First of all, thank you so much for the opportunity once again, Ms. Rania and Dr. Mala. This is a great evening here today. So I mean, this is one of my very, the topic is very close to my heart, which is regarding technology. And I mean, technology, of course, I mean, throughout day and night, we are, circulated with technology. But who had known that, the world will see, the hotels had incorporated technology within them for now. I mean, before COVID was something different. Post COVID, it came up to be something different. So COVID probably has given, of course, a lot of negative things, but with that, every negative has got some positive effect also on the side, which is this, that a lot of technological transformation has happened in the hospitality and tourism sector. Not only in the, like smart rooms have come up, a lot of IoT devices have come up. There are virtual assistants which are, they are continuously providing continuous support, which you will see nowadays, that whenever you are logging into any of the hotel's website, you have on your right hand side, you will see that a small robot is coming up and, trying their best to give the guest experience, and that the queries that they are resolving. So hotels can, I'm sure the hotels can easily, gather the datas and, analyze the datas. The concierge services, they have got their apps nowadays. So there is a huge transformation. I mean, initially when we go to the restaurant, we used to see the menu, right? So even we does the same thing earlier. Recently we have been to the hotel and we saw it is like a scanner code which is on the middle of the table, and the manager had come with a tablet which says that, okay, this is the food. For example, the Indian famous dish, which is biryani. So if the biryani is the look is different, and you can easily touch the, in the tablet, we can see the actual decoration, or the entire the plating of the biryani, or how does the wine looks, how, or the way we are ordering. I mean, you don't have to wait nowadays that, okay, you are, I mean, let the waiter comes in and takes your order. So those things are gone. I mean, just, we just scan the code and the order directly goes to the kitchen. And it's pretty much, it's different, but still in India, I would say the effect of technology in the hotels are still, I mean, not that on a very higher side. I was in Dubai for almost 1.5, 2 years. So, I mean, Dubai has changed a lot. I mean, if you go there, there are restaurants with digital, pictures are already incorporated on your dining table, where you can scroll through. I mean, you can play with the screen. The screen is basically your dining table, and whatever you are eating, there is a chef standing behind, and live everything whatever he's preparing. So the technological things has really changed a lot in the hospitality as well as in the tourism sector, I believe. uh, uh, your
You are
voice,
muted.
I think.
Yeah, you are muted. Dr. Rania, you are muted.
So we talk about more personalized and tailored services. And of course, as you
Correct.
said, hotels and restaurants can now collect and analyze guest data to offer more personalized recommendations, such as room preferences or dining choices. Also, we talk about AI-driven recommendations now, because AI tools can analyze the guest behaviors, the preferences, the feedback to provide more tailored offers. And
Yes, yes, yes.
I have seen also that mobile apps and self-service solutions have become a central component of the guest experience. Mobile check-in, check-out, and all these things. Virtual assistants that you mentioned before, very important. And smart rooms, because
Yes,
now
yes. Even yes, yes. I
guests
mean, they're
can
giving, the
control
hotels
the.
are giving that virtual reality rooms. I mean, with that glass, you can see the entire of the, you can have a virtual tour of the entire hotel facilities with some interactive features. The biometric authentication, like, no need to do a proper way of checking in. So it's again a biometric authentication. You are using a facial recognition system or a fingerprint, for security checking in and accessing the rooms. You have blockchain technology also, I think, like payment method which is very processed, like there is a contactless, it's, you don't have to wait for anyone to do the payment. You have the app, and you have so many virtual apps are available in the market on day-to-day basis, where you can do all these things, and several loyalty programs are also associated with it.
Yes, and definitely, if we talk about smart rooms, it's interesting because
Yes,
now
yes.
guests can control the lighting, the curtains, the thermostat,
Yes, yes, yes.
in the room, using voice commands
This is
also, or
amazing. Yes,
mobile apps, and
everything is on
also.
your phone. Yeah.
So guests can log into their streaming accounts also, if we talk about entertainment, directly from the room's TV. And also
Yes,
smart rooms.
and even in my sister's house recently, I've seen. I mean, they have installed a fan which is like it's like a phone. So the fan remote is entirely the app. In the app, it's a phone. That fan regulator is installed in the phone. So with that, they are regulating the speed of the fan. So something, this is crazy.
Yeah, it
Yes,
works like a remote. Works like a remote from there.
Yes,
Yeah.
it works like a remote. Correct. Even the color of the rooms you can change. Yeah, the paints and all, everything. Whatever mood. If we are sad, probably I'll put a red in the room.
Right. Right. Wow.
Uh,
Yeah.
and very important to talk about smart rooms. It's about energy efficiency because smart sensors now can detect when a room is unoccupied and automatically adjust the lighting or heating to save
yes, yes,
energy.
yes.
So this benefits the environment, but also enhances the overall guest experience because it's about more sustainable and more modern environment.
Yes,
Uh,
yes. It
you
is
mentioned also about digital menus and QR codes.
correct.
Very important, and the streamlined, of course, booking reservation systems, the virtual reality also that you mentioned. So many, outstanding revolutions. And how, if we talk about personalization, what you mentioned, how can data analytics help hospitality businesses better understand customer preferences and enhance this
Yes,
personalization?
yes, yes. This is something very important that the hotel really needs to do it. I mean, initially, what used to happen, we have worked in several hotels. I was in India, then I went abroad. Probably I was in the Middle East for 1.5 years. Then later on, I joined cruise. So almost 4.5, 5 years, I was in the cruise industry, where of course it's like a crazy thing to look into. So the booking patterns, all the data analytics, they are actually allowing the entire of the hotel business to gain that deep insights into the customer's experience, the preference of the customer. So they are recording all the things, like, for example, we know that it is your birthday, so we will celebrate your birthday. We know it is in advance. Even if you are not on board, even if you are not in the hotel, we know that this customer has had came into our hotel and had dined into our restaurant. So probably the next year we can send him a birthday wish also. The entire of the social media, the past, whatever was the behavior, it is like, through this, it is allowing the entire of the hospitality industry to give you a tailor-made service. We are structuring into like every wish of the customer, every individual guest, the experience. We are giving a different experience to the individual guests, because it is not always possible to create a wow moment immediately live. I mean, whenever he's present there. But when we have this data analytics, we are saving all the documents with us, so that if, the history of the guest we are getting intact into our system, so that sorry, as soon as he comes into the restaurant, so we have, or he enters the hotel, we have the entire data with us, that this gentleman likes red wine, this gentleman is probably doesn't takes seafood, or maybe this gentleman would like to have uh, some different sort of drinks early in the morning. He doesn't drinks any tap water. So this is how the data analytics is helping us, and it is making them satisfying, giving them more personalized service. End of the day, it is always about the boosting the revenue of the hotel and getting that loyalty and repeat business to the hotel.
Great. So we understand it's about behavioral segmentation when we analyze booking history, spending habits, and things like that. And also demographic segmentation, because we can analyze demographic
Yes.
data, age, gender, and things like that. So based on this data, now hospitality businesses can actually map the entire customer journey from the first point of contact when they book a room to
Yes.
post-stay feedback, everything. They can track this journey. So this way, businesses can identify key touch points and optimize the guest experience at every stage. And also, very important about the social media, what you say here, and reviews, because what we call sentiment analysis is used also there. They use natural language processing techniques so businesses can analyze guest reviews and social media posts through sentiment analysis to identify, common themes, sentiment, positive, neutral, or negative. So this can help understand
Correct, correct.
how guests feel about specific aspects of the service, such as the cleanliness, for example, or other amenities. So by analyzing also the social media data, hospitality businesses can identify key influencers and trends within their target audience. So it's amazing. And of course, it's about real time, always
Correct.
customer interaction, real time. It's about to get tailored guest experience and improved service delivery through operational efficiency. So more optimized housekeeping and maintenance. Also, because analyzing occupancy data, hotels can better schedule housekeeping and
Absolutely,
maintenance.
absolutely.
It's really fantastic what we discuss now, more enhanced guest profiles, room preferences, and all these things that we mentioned. So how should hospitality education evolve to prepare students now for a technology-driven industry?
See, this is something. This is a very on a very serious note. The education system, specifically for the hospitality and tourism, it really needs to change. There are institutions who are like we are normally everyone is offering that regular mode of education, like they're studying some core subjects, like for example front office, housekeeping, food and beverage, and food production, and some other subjects. So there are some of the subjects. Even in my college days, I felt that do I really need to study this particular subject? Because the education system says, I mean, since a long time, it's a traditional mode of the syllabus that is actually being incorporated into this particular system, which is they're studying all the same things year after year. So this really need to change. Really need to have evolution. One needs to see whoever is the authorities really need to see now that what exactly the students are looking for, the parents are looking for, maybe the hotels they are looking for. It's not only about doing business, or it is not only about satisfying the guest. It's also about how much knowledge the students have, or end of the day how much I am able to create that memory in the mind of the guest. So you need to have that basic knowledge first, and then the industry is actually all about practical things. So that interaction matters. If you are unable to see, language is very important. I will not say that without English you cannot survive, but yes, English is one of the most important thing that one needs to have. So that hospitality education should have that communication skill is one of the most important part, because it is end of the day you have to make the guest understand. There are guests who are from different countries. So the technology, it's not only about the chalk duster coming to the class and taking the giving notes, and maybe you open a PPT PowerPoint presentation and read out the entire thing loudly in the class. So you do not know whether actually the student has taken it in their mind, or it is out of their system. So we need to be very practical from this sense, because for example, if you are showing them that the water is served from the right hand side, probably it is better that as soon if you show them also side by side, you do the same thing live in front of them, that this is a bottle and this is a glass, this is a this is the glass, and you pour it like this. So that can make more sense. So and nowadays there are students who you share the notes online, and you really don't know whether they're studying or not, because it's all about sir, send me through WhatsApp, or maybe send me via mail. So things have changed now, because COVID has this habit is because of COVID, because during COVID it was entirely contactless. So we are not going to the colleges, not even the schools. So the entire education system was inside that 14 or 15 inches or sometimes 17 inches screen. So it is on that basis, and at times there are you know, technology is not always good, I would say, in education, because the opposite person, sometimes the camera is switched off, so you really don't know whether that student is actually doing something or not, or so whether he or she is listening to you. In hospitality education specifically, I would say, you know, online education system is not a very promising one, as because you know, it's because I cannot tell you, okay, Madam Rania, can you tell me how is the taste of this pasta? So virtually, will you be able to? It is next to impossible, right? So you need to be physically present in the kitchen, do the entire cooking part, show them the skills, do some nice juggling, so that that is what it is all about, the hospitality education. So in this particular question, I would like to add the, you know, that someone should change the curriculum also, along with the I mean, based on the programs what you are offering in their college. Believe me, my PhD topic was all about curriculum of the hospitality and tourism industry, with from various stakeholders. I got collected the data from cruise lines, airlines, because I was in the cruise. At one point of time, I did my training when I was in Dubai. I did my training in one of the aviation company for a few months. That was an exposure which was given from the company's end, and from these places I got the data even from the railway sector, because railway, tourism, hospitality, it is all interrelated. So there are students, after passing out from the colleges through hospitality education, they are joining the cruise lines. I did myself. They are joining the railway industry in the railway departments as catering inspectors. They are joining the aviation industry as cabin crew. They are joining as receptionist in the ground, as a ground staff in the aviation sector. They are joining as hospitality faculty, and then after that they're doing their masters, or before that, and we are doing PhD, and then we are coming into the academic. And some are also working with the proper hotel sector, some are working in banks. So there are multifaceted of this particular sector. So education is very important in this particular field, but keeping in mind what the student needs. Should I teach him only the subjects which is actually needed to survive in the industry, or maybe those subjects which the interviewer would never ask you? For me, I had a subject, I mean, we're not saying anything bad, but I had a subject called as hotel engineering. So science is not my cup of tea, but in hotel engineering, I scored one of the highest in the class. I still remember, I got 91 out of 100. So, you know, but that is all about, you know, how much I had taken in my brain, and then I had vomited everything in the classroom. So uh, I learned about different parts of a refrigerator. So during interview, I was never asked this question. They asked me in the interview, because my specialization is food and beverage. They asked me that, can you tell me 10 different wines from maybe France or the France wine regions, or how you are producing champagne. So this is what should be the focus of the education should be, probably on on the demand of the industry, not like, you know, a
We learn
primitive
everything
education
under
which
the
is
sun.
happening.
Yes, yes, you are right. Perfect,
Absolutely,
perfect, fantastic.
absolutely.
This is what we have to highlight to every parents
Yes,
also, parents and
correct,
students.
correct, correct.
Choose the right, uh, studies which you want. Okay, what you want to do? You want to do food and beverage? Master it.
Yes,
Don't do it.
correct.
Master, yeah, so that you'll be outstanding. Yeah, and get yourself prepared far beyond your few days before your interview, right, Dr.
Absolutely,
Rahul?
yes. That's the
Yeah,
thing.
today we are really having a very fruitful sharing with Dr. Rahul. Dr. Rahul, we love to hear you talking more. We would invite you for our professional masterclass also. And we have another
Absolutely, please, please.
SDG forum. Yeah, SDG forum we have with Dr. Nasir Ranju. You
Okay.
may tell me which SDG topic you want to speak about, maybe related
Absolutely,
to your
absolutely.
industry. And we also have another, our good friend and panelist, Professor um, Randy Rowden. He's on my Facebook. He's also in the same industry. So maybe you can collaborate and work together with him.
Absolutely, definitely, definitely,
Yeah.
100%. Yeah.
So just last question, Dr. Rania, can I ask the last question? Because after this, we're
Yes.
going to another. So,
Okay.
you see, what is the disadvantage of all this technology advancement in hospitality and tourism? What do you think? What are the
See,
challenges?
the biggest disadvantage is reducing of manpower, because the unemployment, is of course not good for any country, because
Yeah,
the hotels will try their best to reduce the manpower and use the technology on behalf of everything. So they are reducing the labor cost, they are reducing everything, I mean each and every aspect. Technology is for example, in one way it is good. See, for example, those when you are entering the washroom, you see those automatic basins. I mean, the
yeah,
automatic taps, which is like the running
exactly.
water. You are removing your hand and the water is saved. So this
Yeah,
is one way it is good, but one way it is bad, which is uh, it's killing the actual experience of the guest. See that one. I mean, definitely you are getting that visual representation of a food, but there is a hotel probably in Japan or China. It's a contactless checking in, so you do not get that feel that somebody is standing wishing you, giving you a rose water or some nice juice, or maybe in India we give a lot of
great.
ampannas and a lot of beverages. So that is
Yeah,
missing. It's like
yeah,
robot
yeah.
entering. Correct. So
Whatever it is, we still have to have a beautiful lady there, with
absolutely,
flowers,
some with a,
beautiful smile in your industry, particularly. We can't have robots everywhere. You see,
you cannot
it
have,
is
and with
that's
beautiful
the
smiles,
nature of
smiling
your
faces as
industry.
you and Madam Rania. Yes. So you need to have that smiling face, and a lot of complaints we face in the hotel industry, but that one smiling face will kill all the damages. But
Yes,
that gloomy face and robotic kind of experience will can create chaos in the market and will give you some revenue for a short period of time only. But that
yeah.
physical contact is highly important.
Again, you see, like having robots to serve as a waiter at the room and all that is still okay. Still okay.
Happening,
Not
yes,
too bad.
yes,
We don't need the waiter to smile too much. Just serve the food and just move from there. Okay, give what
absolutely.
you want and move from there. But again, at the reception, on
Correct,
special
correct. Yeah.
occasion, we still need human. The human touch is very important. The human smile is very important. The vibes. Okay, the vibes.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah, it's very important. But again, the robots, like you see in Malaysia, long time, I think few years back, because of pandemic and all, they had a lot of robots serving at normal restaurants. It's not a fine dining, normal restaurants. Okay, our Indian Muslim restaurants. Okay, so you see so many robots parked at the side. I asked the restaurant, the guy at the cashier. I said, "What happened? Why the robots are all lining up there and not serving the thing?" No, people don't want. People are not happy. They still prefer the waiter.
Yes,
You see. So
this
and
is
then
this
again
is what it is.
the maintenance. But if you
Absolutely.
compare with the real human salary, the medical expenses, and now with the attitude of the people, let us tell the whole world, guys, if you think you want to take leave as you like, you want to go holidays as you like, if you work for an employer, don't worry. Then robots will take over your place. Yeah, this is what we have to
Yes,
tell.
yes, yes.
Yeah. And
Absolutely,
what good
absolutely.
choice the employers have? Tell me, like hotels, what choice do they have? If the real
Uh,
human is giving this kind of problem, every time taking leaves, you see, obviously in this kind of industry, your industry, they will always want young people to work, right? To
absolutely, absolutely.
carry bags,
You have to
carry food to
carry a
the
lot of
room,
heavy
and
bound
cleaning,
trays and all. Yeah,
washing. Yeah. You see,
you
although
have
there's
to be on your
raining,
feet. Yes, you have
yeah.
to be on your
So
feet, because a lot of students are they are like willing to go to the cruise. So before they go, see the see sorry, dreaming of going to the cruise, the most important part is you need to know there is no concept of off. You do not
uh,
get any off on board. You have to work at a stretch for 8 months. My final contract was with I did in North America. From there I was transferred to Europe, and the last contract was mine in China. So when I came back, that was 9 months. So if you take 9 into 30 days, it is you work at a stretch for 270 days. You are on board, and you have a room which is of 6 feet by 5 feet. When you are
uh,
promoted, I got after my promotion, I got a 1% room, and earlier to that I was in 2% room. But there is a difference. you are staying in India, you are probably the money that you are earning here, and you are staying on board, you're earning 10 times the salary of a general manager there. So
Yeah.
there is always give and take. You have to sacrifice something to get something. Here on board, you are staying, you do not have family with you, you're enjoying there. But here, if you have
Yeah.
your family, and you cannot expect that much amount of money here in India. So I mean, there is always pros and cons, but uh, everyone needs to understand that part.
Yeah, you see, our father, our grandfather, they are willing to put up with imperfection.
Correct.
Imperfection means they don't expect life to be perfect, so they can live happily. They were happy people. They don't have
Yes,
really
yes,
mental issues. But nowadays, people, why they're having emotional problem, mental issues, financial
absolutely.
problem.
Yes, yes,
A lot of them, because they want life to be perfect. They want to compete with others,
absolutely.
you know. So
Correct.
this
The
is
expectation
the
is on
thing.
a very higher side.
Yeah, so there's no perfect, don't expect for perfect life. Yeah, we have to learn to adjust with whatever we have, then we'll be a happy person. Yeah.
Absolutely,
But
absolutely. Yes, yes.
yeah. But again, you see, like sometimes people ask you, oh, why you live in such a big house? Why you have so many things? Does
Yes, you
that
are
mean,
absolutely right. Correct.
yeah, no, does that means you cannot enjoy any luxurious thing? No. You see, it doesn't mean if you're single, you'll have to live in the room. You can't live in a
Absolutely,
house.
yes.
Yes, you are not a student, right?
Correct,
So
correct,
that
correct.
is normal, but don't go beyond what you have. And we always, even I think, even you have to keep for your rainy days. Yeah, so anyway, fantastic. So Dr.
Absolutely.
Rania, thank you so much, Dr. Rahul. We will have you again
E-
on our platform. Yeah.
Even I am thinking of putting you someday for in front of my students virtually. You have a lot of knowledge for this hospitality and tourism sector. I can see that.
I'm a jack of
That is
all
good.
trade,
That is good.
master of none. Okay, jack
And
of all
and
trades.
madam and for Madam Rania, I would not say anything because I'm not that qualified for Madam Rania to speak on, because I see she's associated. I don't know which college she's not associated with. I want to know that name. I don't want to know which college you are associated with. I want to know from which institution they don't want you. So it's a good opportunity. I mean, if you come to India, both of you,
Then you
please
go
let
in.
us know.
You
We will
and me, both
officially
of us will go in. Yeah, we will
we
go in
will
when they
officially
want us.
invite
Yeah.
you.
Yes. Okay. Fantastic. Okay. Thank you so much. We love to have you, but we
Of course,
have
madam.
another session in
My pleasure.
15 minutes. We have to get ready.
Definitely.
That's why
Please,
we
please,
will
please.
invite you
Of course.
again. So for our SDG forum, I think March or what, it depends. Dr. Nazir Anjum, if she send you a
Okay,
text,
okay. No problem. No problem.
I'll give you her number and she'll invite. And professional masterclass, you
Please,
can
please.
also
My pleasure.
think
I'll tell.
and then you just send me, the
Definitely.
title.
I'll please stay in touch.
Okay. Yeah, professional masterclass will be about 45 minutes to 1 hour. No questions like
Absolutely
this.
fine. Yeah.
You will take full control of all the slides. You can prepare your own PPT. Okay, we are looking
Absolutely,
forward.
absolutely, absolutely fine. Yes, yes.
Okay, thank you. Dr. Rania, please.
Thank you.
Slide got closing. Okay,
Bye.
please close. Yeah.
Bye. Bye.